What's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. Right, so listen, let's get right into it. The New York Giants lose a heartbreaker today on the road with playoff implications in line to the Minnesota Vikings, 27-24. This was like a game of emotions, roller coasters, up and down, but the Giants fall on the road. 61-yard field goal they had to hit in order to beat the Giants. But listen, all together, man, it was great team, great effort, man. You can't be upset and can't be mad at the effort that you see that the Giants are giving. What Brian Dable has been able to put together with Scotch tape, with this defense, Wink Martindale, and the offense is amazing. The growth of Daniel Jones is just amazing, guys. You got to give it to him. You have to. He threw for 334 yards today, one touchdown, one INT. He was 30-42. The reemergence of Saquon Barkley. Altogether, 133 of total yards today, one touchdown, 14 rushes of 84 yards, I believe, eight receptions for 49 yards. Richie James today, 8 for 90 yards. And Isaiah Hodgson was cooking Patrick Peterson all day. He had 8 for 89, I believe, one touchdown. But listen, man, you can't turn the ball over. Period. End of story. Giants had two turnovers. INT by Daniel Jones. A fumble by Daniel Bellinger. Can't do that. And a blocked kick, right? But check it out. With all that being said, they still had an opportunity to win this game. Let's go on and check out the highlights, guys. Right? The Giants was in this the whole time. The whole time they were in this game. The whole time. Listen, it wasn't one moment I'm watching this game and I'm saying, okay, the Giants are going to lose. Not at all. I'm watching them, watching exactly what they're doing, watching how they're playing, as hard as they're playing. Big Dexter Lawrence had a great game today, up the middle. You see why he's a Pro Bowler. But also, too, the resurrection of Landon Collins. I'm so glad to have him back. The way Landon Collins is a safety/linebacker is perfect for Wink's defense. That's why they brought him in. He came out with a big sack today, had a couple of tackles for a loss. He looked great up there. He was able to cover the tight end. He looked good. But in watching this game, you're seeing where the Giants are limited, right? One important thing that we know. The defensive backs are atrocious, right? We know this. When the game is on the line, they seem to not be able to cover. We all know this, right? Justin Jefferson was able to pretty much do what he wanted at times. They were able to bottle him up, but when it was time for winning time, as I like to call it, he came up with the big plays, right? So then you have that. Then you also have it to where it's obvious we need wide receiver help. Even though Richie James had a decent game today, he had one big-time drop. Big-time drop when the Giants were driving 3rd and 5. He dropped it coming across the middle, which was huge, right? And then another issue that I think is pressing. Giants got to score touchdowns in the red zone. They have to. Because when you get to the caliber and play against the caliber teams that they played against today, these guys score touchdowns in the red zone. They don't miss on opportunities. They make big plays when big plays are needed. And that's what happened today. They missed that. They missed that opportunity to do so. And that was the ball game. You have to take advantage of those opportunities. And of course, you can't have mistakes like turnovers and block kicks and things of that sort. But when you have an opportunity to put a team away, you have to. And you got to score touchdowns. Field goals aren't going to do it. Because then you have a team that can kick a 61-yarder like today and can pretty much end the game. But altogether, you got to be proud of what you see with the Giants. You have to. There's no part of me that's upset about this loss. I love exactly what Brian Dable is doing, and I'm seeing exactly where you say to yourself, okay, listen, you give us a couple of wide receivers who can make plays, big-time plays when plays are needed, come up with big-time catches. You give us a couple of DBs that can cover somebody. And I think the Giants are right there. I think the safeties are great with Julian Love and Xavier McKinney when he comes back. I love Smith right there in the middle. Jalen Smith. I also love Landon Collins. I would love for them to bring him back, even though he's a little older. But he's a perfect wrinkle to that defense, meaning he's a safety/hybrid linebacker, which is perfect. He's a tackling machine. He always has been. Even going back to 2016 when he was an All-Pro, he's perfect for this defense, right? So we just get some outside guys. Our D-line is great, right? I love Thibodeau. I love Azeez Ojulari, even though he went down today in the game. I love him on the edges. Of course, Big Dexy, Big Sexy Dexy, I'm gonna call him. Him in the middle with Big Cat Leonard Williams. I mean, I think we're stout there, right? So we just know on the outside, offensively and defensively, that's what we got to correct. But guys, let's be honest. Daniel Jones is our quarterback. Okay, listen, guys. I was hard on him just like everybody else, but to me, he's our quarterback. What he's done with these type of weapons, I mean, he doesn't have anybody to throw to, and he's still marching the Giants down, have us right there on the cusp of pulling off a big upset on the road, and it just so happens we lost by a field goal, guys. You can't ask for anything better than that, right? Listen, the team was right there, had a lot of great fighting. I see Daniel Jones right there scrambling. Right, he was able to put his head down, get a couple of first downs, coming on with big plays when needed. Made plays with his feet. Fabulous, man. I mean, you got to be happy with him. Look at him here, moving around in the pocket. Bang, found Isaiah Hodgson right there for the touchdown. Right, that's all because of Daniel Jones and his footwork. So you have to love his growth and his development. But that's all Brian Dable. It's all Brian Dable and that coaching staff, man. So, I love what I see. I really, really, truly do. What the Giants are doing. It was a tough loss today. But, hey, listen, man, we just got to get it back. We're still right there close to making the playoffs. So we got to continue to fight for it, right? We got to. We can't give it up. But I love what I see. And we'll definitely get them next week, all right? But listen, that's my show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people, all right? Also, too, please leave comments, all right, so we can go back and forth in debate. All right? I'm LV Live, and that's my show, and I'm out. Peace.